top 3 reasons why you haven't started bar prepping, even though you intended to start early. You wanted to start before the commercial bar prep dates. You know you need a longer runway, and you're feeling timid, scared about ingesting all that information. If you haven't gotten started yet, despite waking up every day saying, I'm going to do it this week, despite having some material available to you now, and even actually opening it and browsing it from day to day, you still feel like you haven't started studying. You don't have a consistent, steady structure that lets you feel like you're about serious business here. Watch this video to find out the most common reasons why, so that you remove this cloud over your head of procrastination on studying. I'm Jennifer Duclair, Bar Exam Mindset Mentor, helping you to overcome your mindset hurdles so that you can pass the bar. In this video, I'm covering the 3 main reasons why people are meaning to start studying, seeming to start studying, but not actually serious about studying yet. Reason number 1 is that they don't know where to get started. They don't know whether they should start by drilling in on the area of the exam that they had the most trouble with, whether they failed the bar exam before or they took a diagnostic exam. They know that there's an area that poses the most difficulty, and they feel like they should start by practicing that area first, multiple choice or essays or PTs. However, they're not sure whether they should go about it by doing the practical exercise or studying the law. Should they drill the rules, or should they start answering questions and seeing what they missed? They don't know. They don't know. And that's the biggest thing that keeps you from starting, is that you don't even know where to start or what you should do or what the logic is behind that. Now, the bigger problem behind it is that even if you decide, I think this is right, you're in a silo. You're all by yourself, saying to yourself, I think this is right. That takes a tremendous amount of self-trust. But many bar preppers, especially if you are repeating the bar, don't have that level of self-trust yet, and they do need somebody to confirm that's the right tactic for you. And that brings us to the next reason why people are procrastinating, is because the material in front of them, the bar prep courses that they have, don't fit them. It's not right for them. And they know this, but they don't know what else to do. So diving in headfirst with unleashed enthusiasm isn't an option, because they know this thing isn't right for them. They don't even know where to get started finding something that is right for them. So they just stay stuck, right? Because it really doesn't feel logical to burn your energy doing something that you know isn't right for you. So you're stuck until you find out how to go about creating a schedule that's right for you. So that's another reason why you may be procrastinating, even though you have all the good intentions of getting started early. The fact is that the stuff in front of you doesn't fit, and you don't know what else to go find, where to find it, and how to know that it's right for you if you do find it. Now, if you know that this is your particular sticking point, I have a link below that you're going to want to check out this article that touches on exactly what you want to look for when you're going into your next bar prep. The final reason why people are missing out on the long runway, frittering away the time that you were supposed to have set up for you to study sooner, is because they may possibly have logistics problems with bar prep. They have to juggle work or family, or don't have a set study location, and they don't know how to solve that. So even if they did get all their material in place, the environment in which for them to apply this study schedule isn't there. There's no time carved out. Now, the big issue is, why aren't they carving that time out? Why aren't they creating that space, setting up the study scene, telling the family when they can and cannot call on them for things, giving their children their chores and responsibilities, kind of clear your plate a little bit so that you can maintain your study focus, or even setting up time with the boss. What keeps them from creating the structure so that they can have that space for studying? It's actually a catch-22. They don't have the study plan. And so there's no justification for starting to set those boundaries and create those spaces. But if you don't set the boundary and create those spaces, you feel like there's no space for you to bring a study plan into, and hence you delay on creating the study plan. It's a catch-22. And next thing you know, it's 3 months or 2.5 months before the bar exam date, and you're just then getting studying. And you're feeling like, I wasted all this time. I could have started sooner. I feel bad about it. When clients are working with me inside of our Bar Prep Connect, our community of bar takers, they do get started in September for February's bar exam, very confidently so, because they know exactly what they need to be doing. And they are able to start in a small ramping up way, lightly studying first and then increasing their load as they go, because they know how that increased trajectory is going to happen. They see the plan from A to Z in front of them, and they're able to incrementally increase the time as they need. And then as we get closer to the study date and they find themselves more proficient, they actually spend less time studying, which is a save for people who are balancing family, work, and study. Because they have a plan, then they're motivated to say, I'm going to wake up 2 hours earlier, or I'm going to put my children to bed at X time, or I'm going to stay at work and spend 2 hours after I clock out to study. They have a reason to set those plans in place because they have the study plan. Getting the plan is the thing. And not everybody can make the reach for a high-priced private tutor. I get that. That's why I created Bar Exam Ready, which is essentially your tutor in a box that will help you to outline a personally tailored study plan that takes into account how you like to study, how you need to study, your emotional, social, and other responsibilities while you study. And I created a system that will assess all those things and then spit out, here's the kind of study material you want to buy. You may already have it. It spits out, here are the study strategies you want to use every day. In your first part of bar prep, you use these. In your second part of bar prep, you use these. In your last part of bar prep, you use these strategies. So you know exactly what you're doing every time you sit down to study. All you do is literally go through this one preparatory course. Can take up to 2 hours. Some people finish it in 30 minutes. And you come out with a perfectly outlined bar study schedule that tells you what time you're studying, what material you're using when you're studying, what strategies you're using when you're studying, and bonus, how to optimize your scores once you start practicing. Shows you how to scientifically tweak things so that your scores go up and up and up every time you do a practice session. You've got to check out Bar Exam Ready. I'm putting the link down below. If you've ever been procrastinating because you didn't know where to get started, that ends today. Look below for Bar Exam Ready, and you're going to get started studying soon. I know it.